This victory belongs to you.
He confounded his critics, and now a blue tidal wave has swept over the province of Ontario. Doug Ford, now the 26th Premier of this great province. Doug, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
I want to know, and everybody wants to know, that second you heard, and it wasn't very long, it didn't take very long, the votes came in pretty quickly. What went over you?
Well, I was very humbled, and I appreciated everyone's support. It was a very humbling experience.
And now the big heavy lifting begins, trying to get the province's finances back in order after 15 years of Liberal rule in Ontario. You announced your transition team. You've talked about who your chief of staff is going to be.
Yes.
You're now in the process, of course, putting together a cabinet. What is going to be that very first directive you give to your new finance minister, to your new health minister? What are you going to be doing for the people of Ontario?
Well, we're going to look at the books, first of all, and see how accurate they are. We have a lot of concerns with the books right now. So we're going to open the books up and make sure that we bring third-party validation in, an accounting firm to do a complete audit.
Talk to me a little bit about some of the criticisms you've received. Said earlier how you confounded your own party by becoming leader, and now you won perhaps one of the most significant majority governments this province has seen from a Conservative in many, many years. The province has been in the party has been in the political wilderness for a long time, lost election after election, a lot of weight on your shoulders, no question about it. You've handled it well. You've put together a pretty extraordinary team, strong people that ran your campaign, and moving forward. But the critics continue to say that you are going to be blustery in power. You're going to just rip up all the healthcare contracts and you're going to tear the education system down. What do you tell to those Ontarians who didn't have a vote and confidence in you last night?
Well, I'm going to work hard to earn their vote and earn their respect, and we're going to make sure that we are modest and responsible when it comes to looking at the budget. We came out and we made it very clear. We aren't going to balance the first year, second year, but our goal is to balance. Maybe year three or year four.
It wouldn't be the first time we heard this about a Ford campaigning, but many people said you won on simple sloganeering. What do you say to that?
Well, I think it's our team that helped us win. We had the best team I've ever seen in 30 years of politics, no matter if it's federally, provincial, or municipally. We had a strong team. We stuck together, and we stuck on message. So I give all the credit, not only to our campaign team, but our caucus members and the 123 people that are running. And you know, I wish we could have won more seats. There was 5 or 6 seats that there was a margin of 50 votes or 60 votes. So that would have been nice to be over 80, but we just fell short by a hair on some of those. But we have a great team. The toughest thing that it's going to be is trying to form cabinet based on the quality of people. We have 75 all-stars and really qualified people from such diverse backgrounds, different professional backgrounds as well, and it's going to be a real challenge.
Yeah. Picking the best people for a very tough job ahead. In your speech at the Congress Centre last night, 8 years ago, of course, the Ford family, and some of us included, celebrated Rob Ford for Mayor Victory. And you talked about Rob last night.
I know Rob, he is celebrating with us tonight. We owe so much to Rob's legacy.
What do you think Robbie would have told you?
Well, he has a big smile on his face, and Rob was the person that built this foundation. Make no mistake about it. That didn't just give myself a start, gave yourself a start, and other people. But it's what you do with the start that is given to us.
Yeah, I think he'd be smiling down upon you.
Yeah, would he ever?
Yes, without a doubt. As far as some of the specific issues that have come up from last night's election, the Liberal Party has no party status. There's been some suggestion that perhaps you and the NDP might want to reduce the number it takes to be a party. Are you going to consider that?
Well, we're always open to discussion. We'll sit down with our team and discuss that, and we'll have an opportunity to answer that over the next few days and the next couple of weeks.
There's another question I know you were asked earlier at CP24, but I want to pose it to you here. Are you going to march in the Pride Parade?
Well, again, I look forward to the people, the organizers of Pride Parade, to include the police. It's supposed to be inclusive, and police play a big part of our community. in Toronto, and they're the first people you call when you need help. So I look forward to their decision on deciding if the police are going to be marching in the parade.
In the round of congratulations that you've received over the course of the last 24 hours, one of them was from Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. And there is one big policy issue, of course, that Prime Minister Trudeau wants to push forward, and that's the carbon tax. You vehemently opposed that,
right.
and you've received a very significant mandate from the people of Ontario to oppose it. How do you see that relationship with the Prime Minister moving forward? I know today you talked about the support, standing shoulder to shoulder with the federal government against the trade battle we're facing with our closest allies in the United States.
Well, I mentioned to the Prime Minister last night, we'll stand united when it comes to the NAFTA situation we're facing right now. And I always believe, united we stand. We're a lot stronger with all the provinces together, along with the Prime Minister. And there's going to be times we'll agree to disagree with each other, but we'll have a common goal. Our common goal is to make the province a better province, and Canada, once again, the greatest country in the world to live in.
What do the first 100 days of a Doug Ford administration look like?
Well, we're going to work hard. We're going to hit the ground running, as we have already. We've had numerous meetings day one, and we're going to fulfill the commitments that we made, the mandate that was given to us by the people of Ontario, and we'll make sure we fulfill that mandate very quickly.
All right, we look forward to seeing you
Thank
again,
you.
Premier Designate Doug Ford.
Thank you.
Well, turned the province blue, the province of Ontario spoke for change, and here it is. Log on to Facebook and Twitter and let us know what you think.